Aquarius. This is a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. If you have Aquarius anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, this week there will be a new moon in the constellation of Capricorn, and there will be a lot of strong needs, a strong feeling to be useful to family, friends, co-workers, and it's really, we will be looking at and focusing, how are we useful, and how useful are the people in our lives that are surrounding us, and how are we benefiting the world that surrounds us. And do not underestimate yourself at this time. Opportunities are going to arise that will help rid yourself of self-doubt. Take time this week to really end resentments. Put an end to any past resentments that you may be having. Pluto also moves into Aquarius, and Pluto is the planet of everything wonderful and everything wonderful that has to do with finances. And the foundation, the basis of this reading is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is really about strength, stability, and really being able to harness and master our passion, our desires, our wants, our needs, fire, passion. What is it that really gives us the motivation, the energy to wake up each morning? And that is driven by the Three of Wands, a tenderness. And so a heartache, a disappointment, a letdown has really ignited a new passion, a new desire within you. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading, or the rest of your cards this week, Aquarius. Let's just make sure that we're able to get a good focus on that. And we start off with the Queen of Pentacles. And I like to call this Queen of Pentacles as the gratitude card, the thankful card. If we look closer at that queen, we can see that she is practicing gratitude and she is grateful. Really, if we look, she's grateful for the one pentacle that she has. And if all we have each day when we wake up is just the thankfulness that we have woken up that day, that is a step in the right direction. And then we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is the looking back, looking over our shoulders. I would almost like to say that this is the coulda, shoulda, woulda card. Doubt, self-doubt. And then we have the World card. And the World card really speaks to the universe, bringing us in a gift. Bringing us in a gift of divine protection. And then we have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups really speaks to us looking back at the past and almost being frozen, stuck in the past, on really looking back at what is lost and not what is here for us to look at. And, you know, I really do believe, Aquarius, now that the holidays are over, you're really wanting to get back to business, but not business as usual. Really get back to putting the past behind us, and what can we do to move forward that is going to be productive. And in order to get back to business, in order to accomplish what it is that you're wanting to accomplish, you may find yourself seeking or creating alone something that is not going to require you to rely on others. Something that is going to require that you take time alone to think or process or create. It's almost like there's been too many people putting in thoughts, too many people trying to put in creative ideas, too many opinions. And I think in the past it's been like you start something and then somebody else has another idea, and it has taken the project or taking what it is that you would like to create in a different direction. And it's almost like you need that quiet time to gather your thoughts, to create or to finish what it is that you are wanting to finish. What this is going to require you to work alone in quiet. And that will help you get the focus and the clarity that you're wanting. In order, is there some research that needs to be done, that needs to be accomplished here? But yes, it's about a quietness in order for you to create or to research or to find what it is that you need to complete this task, or what it is that you need to create, what it is that you would like to create. Yes, and what was that saying that my grandma, too many cooks in the kitchen ruin the stew? Something like that. But I'm just getting that indication that moving forward, that there's something that needs quiet time, something that needs to be researched that you can work on alone in order to accomplish what it is that you're wanting to accomplish. And then we have this wonderful Nine of Cups, and preparing a banquet, getting it together, being protective of what it is that we've already created. Justice, and we could also consider this Justice card a karma card, a protectedness, a guardedness, a practicing, of getting ready. And the Lover's card, couples, partnerships, partnership. I think that a confusing topic keeps arising. A confusing topic. I don't know if this is a topic of conversation, a confusing situation, or it could even be maybe some thoughts, an idea that keeps reoccurring, that keeps coming into your thoughts, that you've been guarded about, that you've been thinking, that you've been contemplating. Aquarius, this new moon for you is really about fresh starts. And when we can reflect on and look over facts before taking actions or before reaching a decision, that's a fantastic and wonderful thing. But we're not always able to do that. And when we're not able to look back and to think and to reflect and have everything all lined up and everything organized before reaching a decision or before taking action, that can be confusing. And what is confusing about that is that we are being asked to trust. It's almost like to be able to take that leap of faith. And even though we may not know the outcome, and even though we may not know what is going to be happening next, is that we trust our intuition and we trust that everything is going to work out well. And I think that that is where this confusion is coming in, Aquarius, is that you're being asked to move. You're being asked to take a step and trust that everything will work out as it should. You're being asked to do something where you don't have a concrete, solid answer or a concrete, solid indicator on what is going to happen or what is going to be the outcome. And Spirit is asking you to trust. Trust yourself and trust your intuition. Trust that you know that regardless of how a situation works out or regardless of what happens, that you are going to be okay, that you know whatever comes up, you will be able to handle and address as it comes up. And then we have this wonderful Queen of Swords, cutting the ties, letting go of the past, letting go of a situation, and guarding and trusting our intuition, our intuitiveness. Practice using our intuition, practicing trust. You know, and now that I'm thinking about it, Aquarius, for some of my other zodiac signs in their readings, I've been using these intuition cards. And what I love about these intuition cards is these intuition cards allows us or frees us up to practicing using our intuition, to practice connecting with Source, connecting with Spirit. And so I just got this pack of cards, and there's a few different shapes, a few different symbols here that I've gotten. And what I've been doing is that I've just been doing a nice little shuffle of these cards. And I will select one of these cards. And let's do this card here. And I'm just going to look at this card. Oh, and what a wonderful card to have. And I'm just going to put this right there. And if you think that you know what that card or what that shape is, do write it in the comment box. If not, I will reveal this card and we will be able to see if we were able to connect. And so let's see. Did we select the star card? I love that we got that star card. And so for your next few readings, we'll just practice seeing if we're able to connect with our intuition. And it is really not about being able to guess the right card or select the right card. What is important is the process of trying, and the process of really knowing where to look and how to connect. And so it's about the practice, it's about the journey. And so for the next few weeks, we'll try that practice and we'll try that journey at least one time during the reading. And I will say, the more that we practice, the better we'll be able to connect. And as time goes on, you will be able to select the card, and we will be able to make that connection. And then here we have the Three of Wands, which is really looking for the future and really using our passion and desire to manifest what it is that we are wanting to manifest. And again, I really do believe that your intuitiveness, your psychic abilities are really going to be highlighted, or they're really going to be heightening this year for you, Aquarius. And you're in the process, or you have been woken up. And there are very simple things that you can do to add to or to develop your awareness, your ability. And that's like simple little exercises like this, or there's other little exercises that you can do to strengthen that connection. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius. You have a blessed week.